Hello guys, shout us out here, and today I'll be doing my weekly shout us out about episode review. These episodes were, I wouldn't say good, but I think they're pretty back to the average of Amphibia, which is pretty good. Let's begin. So we begin with Hollywood Hot Pot, which is a good episode with a decent amount of references and what I feel is Mr. X done right. So Hot Pop takes into Hollywood, basically showing Anne takes Hop Pop to Hollywood, basically showing him that actors are worshipped in this world and respected. Because of that description, Hop Pop runs away to try and become an actor, but in Anne's world. Then he meets this guy who looks just like him, who basically is auditioning as well, and allowed Hop Pop to go first in its place. Hop Pop's acting is alright, but nobody thinks it's that great. This is when the first callback comes, guys. Hot Pop then says, "Say what?" and basically releases some kind of energy or something. It's funny. But this is a callback to very early season 1 for those who remember. He said that in one episode, and foreshadowing is great if they plan this. Anne said to him, "Oh wow," that she laughed and said that'd be a really great sitcom phrase, which is genius that they brought it back in an episode about Hollywood and Anne's world. Sorry about that, guys. Then, basically, this old man, Humphrey, congratulates Hop Pop for getting it. Even though he's worked 45 years for a break to finally get this, he's happy that at least one old person like him got the part. When they think it's just going to be a small acting for whatever, it turns out to be an advertisement that's everywhere. And apparently makes Hop Pop famous. Famous, it's seen by a certain person who was watching TV at that time. Hop Pop starts to see he's everywhere and loves it. And gets an offer to be cast in a movie of, I forgot this guy's name, but he's the person who apparently made Fumigator 1, 2, and 4. So soon Mr. X finds Hop Pop chasing him throughout the different sets in the movie theater. Or wherever they, make the movie. That's it, movie set. So it comes to a close with Hop Pop giving the part to Humphrey instead, since he learns his day job is going to the same place and being a janitor, and he's still happy that Hop Pop got the job. So he gives it to Humphrey, and when they try and capture Humphrey, they realize it's not Hop Pop. Mr. X is laughed at again, at least this time he's a lot more angry. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Hollywood Hop Pop. And then at the very end, another callback. And if you see it, you'll understand the callback. I'm not going to spoil both of this episode. If you give a frog a cookie, now this episode, I don't have much to say because it went by pretty quickly. But I gotta say, it is a pretty good episode. Just because I don't have much to say doesn't mean it's that bad. It's really good. It starts with the Planters being really homesick and really sad, just sitting there doing pretty much nothing. And as they are playing with a tiny amphibia they made, just to remind themselves of home, Dr. Jan calls, says she might have someone who could bring her home, but she shouldn't bring the Planters. Oh, she is then guilt-tripped by the Planters to bring her in. And we go to her laboratory and find out that she is a scientist who is interdimensional travel and actually has opened portals before and saw a portal. And obviously we're not 100% sure, but it's pretty obvious that it looks like the Skip Man came from her. So it looks like what happened was when she left, a shock of energy went through, and using this it opened another portal, which took her Skipman through. Which is how, what's his name? The Curator. Ugh, I hate that name so much. Got it. So we basically get an Owl House reference in the back. You can see it, but it's blurry. Then, when a shock of energy comes from her opening another portal, the Planters are revealed, and instead of wanting to help them like Dr. Jan, she wants to go stabby and dissect them, and then release her findings to become famous. Also, I forgot to mention the blue-haired lab assistant Terry, who you see at the beginning of the intro, who's going to become their friend, is voiced by the same person who voices Webby in DuckTales, and I believe Sally in Steven Universe. So yes, famous actor. Yay. Jay helps her with her key card to stop the dissection. She obviously loses her job and saves the planters in like the amusement park upstairs from her laboratory, which they first came in through, and uses cookies she baked at the beginning of the episode to have all the kids surround Dr. Jan and basically knock her over and incapacitate her for want of cookies. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much the episode. Terry, who's now lost her job, is willing to help Anne build a portal and get them back home. So, those are the 2 episodes. They were pretty good. I enjoyed them a good amount. And I'm excited for next week's Froggy Little Christmas, the end of 2 or season 3A.